We are cruising along here with our Xmas as fuck extravaganza, and we have much to talk about, but it's not up for me to continue this on. I'll be hosting again shortly, but I'm going to turn the table over to my co host, Deceive Dave. We are going to be doing something on the show.
Are we switching positions?
Well, I don't think
Yeah.
you can. Hold on. No, hold on a second.
Yeah. Sandwich him.
Oh, you want to go back to the sandwich?
I don't want to be the meat.
Hey, come on. How you doing, Dave? How's it feel
So
to be
we're going to
sandwiched?
be adding a new segment to the show. We have the What If series, we have the What the Fuck segment, we have some stuff already on the show. Of course, the lightning rounds. But we're going to be adding a new one. We'll see how often we can pull this one off. I'm calling it the section of deception.
Oh,
This
is that
is-
how you said it in your head?
Yes.
You said it to me earlier. I'm like, all right, cool, I guess. But when you say it like that, I can see why you got so excited.
I was excited. I'm so creative sometimes. It's the section
Fair
of the
enough.
show. It's the section of the show where Dave gets to drive the car. He is going to be hosting this next segment. He came up with a really cool idea. Dave, why don't you go ahead and take over, explain exactly what it is that you want to do and how we're going to do it.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I just wanted to ask a couple of Christmas questions. I had to hold back because I instantly was like, ooh, top 10, top 20. I'm like, no. I think 5 is plenty. So I had to narrow it down. But a couple questions. One of these actually is it the last one? I think I don't remember which one it is. Actually, I think it's like the 4th one. But it's what actually inspired the thought of talking about this. So I'll call that one out when we get to it. But basically, just something like just questions and what you guys think, and kind of similar to what we just did. And some of them are a little similar. So we'll just start with the first one. But we can get a little bit more deep into it on these questions. So gift and so the gift giving part, the financial stresses of it, the question is gift giving essential or optional for Christmas?
Essential.
Essential. All right. Where I sit is I think it's 100% optional. 100% optional. And I actually think it's kind of fucked up if you expect gifts. To be fair,
next year,
I
understand. I'm not getting you nothing this year.
I come from a home that never did it, so don't take my advice. I'm just saying the way that I am. I'm kind of in that bucket where like I actually, the only reason why I don't mind or don't get too pissed off at my wife because she always tries to give the gifts early is because the Christmas day itself then automatically just becomes about family. And that is the most important part for me for the day, especially with my kids. I don't want them looking at Christmas or any holiday for that matter as like a day you're gonna get stuff. I'm never gonna be that person where like, oh, you'll get it on Christmas. Like if it's something I can get for you, I'll just get it for you. Like it doesn't matter. Gift giving for Christmas should be, if you're thinking of the other person, whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, in my household anyway, there is going to be no requirement for gifts. If you want to buy stuff for Christmas and give it to them any day within that time and say it's for Christmas, then that's fine. I would like some gifts just for the aesthetic under the tree, but I don't want that to become a thing where like, oh, you have to wait 3 months to get this game you want to play because I'm just going to use it as leverage for Christmas around the corner. So I don't know. I think it's optional. I don't think you should have to do it, but I'm sure that's a very unpopular opinion. So, what do you guys think?
It's essential because it's. I'm going to say it's essential because that's my purview. But as I was raised, my mother. I'm a single parent household, and my uncle stepped in to fulfill the roles where my father obviously failed. And his philosophy was, hey, I'm not going to show you my love and a gift in one day in the winter when we're all miserable. I'm going to just do it sporadically throughout the year because I want you to know that it's, eternal. It's not just for the day of, which I really respected.
Mhm.
And then my mother's philosophy was, hey, I want you to really enjoy this day because we're a dwindling family. And just in case you have children, I want you to experience the joy that I have in giving you a gift.
Sure.
So it wasn't about her, it was about me.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I don't have actual children, but I have my uncle's children, I'm trying to make a blend.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
of course, I ask, hey, what do you want? And this motherfuckers are like, Balenciagas. I'm like, go for
yeah.
it. So I got a
There's a Hulk Hogan action figure. Like I got.
I don't
I
think
got
those
this
kids are gonna want Hulk Hogan action.
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely not.
Different kids.
Nope. Might be a Bobby Lashley, but no, they appreciate what they get.
Sure.
And that's, they had the big gifts when they were little because my uncle was very sick and he wanted to experience them having the ultimate joy. And let me tell you, I don't know why, and this current car I can't do it because I'm an electric car now because I want to save the planet and save money on what I'm buying. But I drove to 12 different GameStops and I love the thrill of the chase. I did it when I was a kid. That's one of my favorite things to do is try to track down something because I know somebody's going to get great joy out of it. And that great joy was the PlayStation. That picture is hanging up in their bedroom of their father smiling ear to ear because cousin Joe went to 12 different stores because their dad was very sick and couldn't do it and got them the PS5.
There you go.
Which I play, but still,
it's the principle of the matter.
Everywhere I could to get it. No, for real. Like I went to South, Mid Jersey, North Jersey, West Jersey, and I finally found it on like way up north on Route 17 in a GameStop that doesn't exist anymore, which is like wow. But so quickly things change, but it's still one of the greatest memories I have is because we started it out with we didn't get you. My wife actually bought little bubblegum packets of coal and was like, hey, Simon, you kept asking for like way too expensive things. So you're getting coal because you didn't think about the cost of these things. And you were just, it's totally selfish. And he legit cried. So, yeah. So we get you
I didn't know how to create the budget. I would have did
it. Congrats, you gave yourself a Christmas gift. Therapy.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Now you got to pay bills for psychiatric care.
No, but then I came back with the PlayStation, and they like.
I was just fucking with you, but now you.
No, that was. I want you to learn something from this. DTA, don't trust anybody. No.
And then you stunned him immediately.
Yeah. So where are you at? You grew up in the same household I did, AJ. So what do you feel about this now that you have your own?
We blurted out.
Yeah. This is a children's show.
I grew up in the same home, so obviously for me it's also optional. But I married someone where it's essential. So somewhere in the middle, we have to figure it out. We've figured it out now. Obviously, 22 years, we got a hang of it. But with my wife. There's gift pressure, but there isn't financial stress. My wife is not going to ask for anything that's outrageous. As I illustrated in my previous story, if I spend too much, it becomes an issue. That was earlier in our lives when we didn't have a whole lot of money. I'm not saying we're rich now, but we have money to where if I wanted to buy her something expensive, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But it has to be a thing that I know that she would really want. My wife is more into moments than she is things. So, like for instance, last year, my gift to her was a date night, one night for every month in the upcoming year. So there was like things that I bought. Okay, we're gonna do Kevin Hart on this day, and then we're gonna go. We found this place called Putt Shack, which was it's a
mini golf.
Oh, yeah, it's a mini golf down in Philly that we went to and did like a day thing, and so like. It's the effort, right? It's the planning. It's the putting all this together. That was the real gift. And it was such a great gift that she got mad. She was just like, "God damn it, that's so awesome! I'm not gonna be able to top that." I'm like, "I know, and I'll hold it over you forever." But we just, but those are the things that she's into. So I, for me, definitely optional. For her, essential. We have to do something or we have to give something, but she's reasonable within that realm so that it doesn't have to. Like my son. It's December 16th. He still doesn't know what he wants for Christmas. We bought him some stuff, but Alex, what do you want for Christmas? I don't know. He just wants me to leave him alone in his room so he can continue to color his thing.
He's getting to that age where he just wants to fuck off.
You know what he doesn't want to say it because he doesn't want to get in trouble. But what he wants is for us to fucking leave him alone. Is what he wants. You know what I want for Christmas? Close the fucking door. That's what I want.
I want peace and quiet. Damn it.
My wife for years just I need space. Alex, I need space. Alex, I need space. Now he wants nothing more than to lock himself in that room. And she keeps opening the door. Why are you in here? Come outside with us. I'm like, nigga, stop. Just stop.
Yeah, leave him in there. He's good.
I'm the dad. I'm not religious, but I've been praying for this day to get here already, to where he could just go over there. It is fine. He wants something to eat. He gets up. He goes to the fridge. He wants something to drink. He gets up. He goes to the fridge. He goes to the bathroom on his own. He's got chores in the house.
I did my job. He can survive on
He's on autopilot at this point. And she's so, Alex, why don't you come hang out with us? I'm like, shut up.
The last piece of the puzzle is being able to leave the house and leave him there.
When you have a house and you come back.
Oh, we just did that the other day.
Oh, look.
Really?
Yeah, we went to the
store.
Give
him the keys now. It's over.
No keys. No keys yet. But yeah, he was in his room.
He's 10 now, right?
Because he's 10. But that's the thing. Like, he just sits in his room when we're here. So we were like, hey, we're going to the store. He was like, okay.
Oh man, that's fucking weird for me to hear. That's
damn. And I was like, all right, don't answer the door. He was like, I wasn't gonna answer the door. That's fine. And he has a watch that can contact us with the call and text, and he has his iPad, which has our phone numbers on it. So even when he leaves somewhere, like if we send him somewhere to be babysat, we can always communicate with each other. I don't have to call the adult that's watching him. I just call him. Right. So worst case, he just calls us. So no, we did it the other day. We went to the store, we went shopping, did whatever, came back. He was just in here doing whatever.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We're talking about him walking home from the bus stop now from school. Because to be honest with you, fuck that. I'm done. I'm tapped the fuck out,
that's all the time you can get if you go straight home.
Oh my god, no. I go straight home, but then that's the worst part because I go straight home, I get comfortable, and then I got to leave to go get him at the bus stop. I don't want to.
Well, that's a great segue into our next question because fuck them kids. All right. Number 2 is Christmas for kids or for everyone? I thought that said something else. Or adults. Everyone, I guess. Everyone involves kids.
Anyway, I think that's what it said. I copied and pasted.
No, I know that's what I had there, but I thought it's anyway. Or adults is what I meant to say, or I guess everyone. But yeah, is it mainly for children? Is it a children holiday? I don't know. Me personally, I mean, I guess I have new children, so I guess, and they're just getting to the age where like my daughter's talking about presents and stuff like that. So I don't know. For me, even without kids, it was my favorite holiday. So I think it's just more for the adults than it is for the children. And if anything, I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like it's more for adults than it is for kids. Like kids get the gifts, sure, but like usually on Christmas, kids will get the gifts and then they're all outside playing with it. So what's left inside the house are the parents drinking early, yes, in the morning. Sure, I condone it for Christmas. Go ahead, drink the eggnog. That's fine. But yeah, I think it's mainly for like younger adults and adults and stuff like that. What do you think, AJ?
I think it's supposed to be for kids and somehow got acclimated by adults. I think if you go back to earlier times, the joy the adults got was seeing the kids open the gifts, play with the gifts, spend time around the tree, spend time in the house with each other. That's what, and the occasional gift amongst adults, right? You get your wife a present, your wife get you a present, sure enough. But there are adults with no kids that have a circle of friends that they all looking at each other going, "You gonna buy me some shit? You gonna buy me some shit? You gonna buy me some shit? You gonna buy me some shit?"
What do you get me for Christmas? Yeah,
I went to a friend's house one time. We were supposed to meet up for. It was supposed to be like a Christmas get together, and I didn't know we were supposed to give gifts. You're all adults. What the fuck? work in the same fucking spot I'm working at.
Don't like
I
you
walked
that
into that house. When I walked into that house, I was holding a pizza. When everybody else walked into the house, they were either holding a food item or a wrapped gift.
Mm.
Well, your gift was the pizza.
Yeah, no, I told them your gift was me. I'm here.
Shit.
I'm here. I'm participating. Because remember my previous rule, I don't fuck with people like that. And this is why. Because then I get to this place and they're like, oh, we're gonna be giving gifts to each other. I was like, yeah, and I get the gift from me. I didn't know about this. You got a Dollar Tree around here that I don't know that I can go to real quick? And like, I get some stocking stuffers for you guys. Who wants to split a king size Snickers right now? Like, no, I personally believe that it's more for the kids than it is for the adults. I think the holiday, as far as festivities, the adults can enjoy it, but the gift giving and all that should be for the kids. Don't buy no fucking adult nothing. Jesus, what's next? You're gonna celebrate your birthday? For fuck's sake.
Oh God! All right, listen, we're gonna go ahead, Joe. What are your thoughts about the kids? I think we kind of have an idea of where you're going with that from your previous story. So
it's about me, motherfucker. I better get a good ass gift under that tree, and if it doesn't say Captain Spotted or to be seen, I don't want it. No.
You want someone to buy your merch and then give it to you?
All I want for Christmas is you to go to this link and buy now. 20% off.
Give my merch.
Buy.
Yeah. Or join my Patreon. Yeah.
1 year subscription to Patreon is all I want for Christmas.
All I want for Christmas is you to go to the transgressor level, which is the top tier of my Patreon. No, it's for the kids. I'm tapping out. I make sure to get my missus something very nice because we've had a big change in our lives last year. So I want to kind of showcase how much I appreciate her. I mean, being able to accept this change and kill the drive that was into procreation or reproduction. But at least we have the wonderful love of those two children in the house with us. And my roommate and I...
I'm super blocking her from this episode now.
No. Because
you sure you haven't had any eggnog? Because you're out here just
you are giving it out.
And I don't drink.
You're just telling state secrets at this point.
This is just me. I'm having a good.
By the way, the access code at my job to get in is 11784.
If you have to sleep somewhere, at least sleep somewhere warm.
Yeah. No. Fuck them. They were messing with me the other day. That's the code to get in. I don't get it.
That's funny. I just want to show appreciation for her and the kids because they went through a lot, and we've all been through a lot. Also, my mom this year. It's been back to back bullshit.
You did,
yeah. So I'm hoping that next year brings some good vibes and positivity, and hopefully it'll start with a pleasant Christmas.
Yeah.
And ironically, the kid's mom's back in the hospital, so it's not over yet. But hopefully,
sure you don't need a drink right now.
Yeah,
I know you're not drinking.
It's something harder than a drink, buddy.
He can't even have that drink now because, according to him, he gave me all of his good hooch.
Yeah, I think I gave a little
the best skull I've had in years.
All right, so we'll move on to our next one here, which apparently is a repeat that I didn't realize that we talked about it so damn much.
No,
but
it's fine.
It's more so like the conversation on like it's obvious that like The Grinch is a Christmas movie. You have very obvious Christmas movies, but you have movies like Die Hard, Home Alone, Nightmare Before Christmas, things like this, where it's like
Batman Returns.
Batman Returns, I guess that's one too. Where it's like I think what did it say? Like movies that have a Christmas theme but aren't necessarily like about Christmas per se. Do you still identify these as Christmas movies? And if so, like you might have actually, Joe, I'll start with you. What's your favorite like version of this?
Well, for sure. I mean, Batman Returns is by far the greatest Christmas superhero movie ever created and made. I will put all the glaze on it. It's fantastic.
Fair enough. The best skull.
Yeah, I mean, Catwoman as Michelle
Glaze
Pfeiffer.
away. Speaking of glaze,
incredible. Danny DeVito as Penguin, perfect casting if I ever saw it. The incredible makeup job. I think that might have been a Stan Winston. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. As much as I love the movie, I don't know every little detail. But Max Shrek, played by Christopher Walken. You can't beat that movie. It's so good. My Christopher Walken's terrible until the end. And then
It's enough to know that we know what you're doing.
yeah, exactly. It's good enough.
It's very distinct.
It's Walken-esque. But I just love that movie. It's the soundtrack.
You're gonna run for mayor. That movie's
If
great.
his parents didn't 86 him, he'd be in school with you, Bruce. I don't understand. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies. Still my favorite Batman movie. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care how cool Ben Affleck looked as the Dark Knight Returns Batman in the suit. You guys didn't actually pay attention to his acting because it was terrible. He just had the cool suit.
Whoa!
Is that the
Where are
one
these
with the
strays coming
nipples?
from?
What'd you say?
Is that the Batman with the nipples?
No,
No. That was
Clooney. It was
Clooney.
right?
Yeah, Clooney.
That was Clooney.
Yeah,
Okay,
Clooney
fair
was.
enough.
We don't
I
talk
just
about that.
distinctively remember people pointing out that one of the suits had nipples.
Yeah, that
Or
was.
do they
I
all
am
have
so
them? I don't
upset.
know.
Your one takeaway from that character was his nipples.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't fucking like. I don't like DC, so I'm not gonna-
Oh, you're missing out. We have some of the
No.
worst movies, like Wonder Woman 85, where it's about reverse rape.
some of the wait, what? That fucked me up. Some of the
Yeah.
worst movies.
You show me that movie, I'll give you a 1990 Captain America film that will fucking boggle your
Oh,
mind.
or a
We've-
1997 Punisher movie that'll just ruin your day.
Are you? You're not talking about the Thomas Jane one, are you?
No, Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, Dolph Lundgren. Yeah. There you go.
Shit was trash. I give them a punishment. It's like a little bit too
We had-
Arnold there, buddy.
We
you
had
know?
David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury. Don't fuck with
Yes.
me, kid. We,
Exactly. No,
we've
it was
been through
terrible.
some shit over here, man.
Yeah, DC,
So what
Marvel both had trash, but
Speaking of Christmas stuff, dude, Guardians of the Galaxy's Christmas special. Suck a
that
dick.
was a cute one. It was short but
Yeah.
cute.
Fucking Kevin Bacon.
Love that Kevin Bacon.
So
And
what
which
about
is his
you,
return to Marvel? Because wasn't he in one of the X-Men movies?
Who? Which one is that you talking about? What's that again?
Kevin Bacon. He was in.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
Shaw.
Yes, he was Shaw in one of the which one? First Class.
Yeah,
He was killed in First Class though. So
yeah, that's right. The- with a nickel or something like that. Because
I think when it comes to the Christmas movies, when it comes to the biggest debate, is content over subject matter. I think that's where the debate really is. Because I've seen some movies where it's like it's in the snow, the opening credit scene has a Christmas song in it, there's a tree in the background, and then someone goes, "But the movie's not about Christmas, so it's not a Christmas movie." I'm like,
Yeah.
There's gifts like right there, and the Salvation Army Santa is in the next shot with the whole ringing of the bell. And they're like, but it's not a Christmas movie. It's like, listen, okay. If it's got all the elements of Christmas in it, to me, it's a fucking Christmas movie.
Mhm.
Batman Returns, who I know we're bringing that up again, but I think Batman Returns to me is like almost a prototype of that exact issue. Where I don't even think I think they said Merry Christmas like one time?
No,
Like
a bunch of times
a
because
bunch of times, right?
they like the Christmas tree. That was the
Yeah.
whole thing. He threw
And
the
then-
broad off the. Oh, man, the broad. She landed on the button, and we had
The button.
Christmas.
That was good. That was a good one. You nailed that one. You nailed button.
on the button.
They had like festive villains and the
Mhm.
tree, like you said, but like the heart of the film has nothing to do with Christmas.
Right.
Well,
The
I mean,
two
the
villains-
last line is Merry Christmas and peace on earth, goodwill towards men and women. And he's staring up at Michelle Pfeiffer's ass in that hot ass latex. That's the last line. I don't know if that's why I remember it so well, but
Right now, Michelle Pfeiffer is the star of an Amazon huge hit right now as we speak, and she could still get the business.
what is she in?
I don't. What's it called now? What now?
Watch that.
It's a comedy where she plays Michelle Pfeiffer plays the grandmother.
Oh,
It's left
wow, that's
behind.
where we are now.
That's where we are now. Yeah,
I want
She's
to
a gilf
bang your
now?
granny. That's crazy.
Janet, yeah, she's a gilf and she can fucking still get it.
Mm.
I told my wife to her face, I said, I still I would break her back, son. I would humble her for sure. But it's the theme of it to me. So like even I actually appreciate movies that have Christmas elements more than the theme of the movie is Christmas.
Yeah, it
Like
makes it more.
For some reason, I
It's
feel
more
like
layered.
it layered, but less cringe, I guess is a word. I feel like
Yeah.
if the whole premise of the film is it's Christmas, it's
Mhm.
like Home Alone is like for my son, Home Alone is it. My
Mhm.
son is a huge Home Alone guy. But he doesn't look at Home Alone and go, "Ooh, look at the cool Christmas movie." He goes, "Look at that kid beating the teetotal shit out of these two grown ass adults, twice no less." Because he's like me. He saw one, he saw two, and then he saw the poster for three and said, "No thanks." So we went about our business. But I think to this question, I consider those, especially the ones on the list. I definitely consider them Christmas movies, but I also like you made a joke earlier about Hallmark movies. If you want to do Christmas movies, go to Hallmark. Those are like the epitome of what I'm talking about. Well,
Yeah,
the
they really
whole
are. A lot
idea.
of them are just love stories with the atmosphere of Christmas. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, like Christmas made them fall in love. So if I would have met her in fucking April,
It wouldn't have
this wouldn't have worked. But because
No.
we're a Christmas romance,
I would have hit. I would have definitely hit.
Oh yeah,
but
oh yeah. I
were-
don't think any of
we
these
were-
guys would have turned down buns, but I'm not sticking.
Well,
I'm not sticking
speaking
around.
of Christmas and buns, okay,
Okay.
I'm going to give you the greatest Christmas buns movie of all time. It is the
Okay.
final Stanley Kubrick film, so it's a weird as fuck. It's called Eyes Wide Shut. Yes,
Oh, that's a terrible.
I've seen that. Yeah,
that is a Christmas movie.
the Tom
Fair
Cruise
enough.
movie.
Yeah, it is a very wild Christmas.
Fair
Mhm.
enough.
Yep.
Yeah. So those on that list, like I said, the original, the Die Hard, the Home Alone. Home Alone was a good call. When I read that one, I'm like, you know what? That as I sit here and think about that movie, yeah, it really is almost completely revolved around Christmas, but the premise of it really doesn't have anything to do with Christmas. That was cool. Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite one because although it's more about Halloween than it is
Mhm.
about Christmas.
Right.
But Christmas is a big part of it. So
Right.
that's why I kind of like it because it kind of like blurs both lines. And that's why I like to watch
They have a whole
on
song
Thanksgiving.
for it. This time.
Yeah. Oh, my
Yeah.
daughter loves it. So
Well,
yeah,
that's why I love Eyes Wide Shut. It's one long Christmas Eve.
you gotta
But I
stop
mean,
saying that title.
oh come on, it's getting into the fray of this episode. Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough. Gives the continuation.
yeah,
We
man.
showed Alex Nightmare Before Christmas during
Oh,
the
you can
pandemic.
say Eyes Wide Shut. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
don't do that.
Yeah.
therapy.
Yeah,
We
ready
showed
for
him-
that.
We showed him Nightmare Before Christmas during the pandemic in 2020, and he was sitting there. We gave him a bowl of popcorn. He's watching this movie, and he's not making any sounds. Like he just looks at me. I was like, this is the classic, homie. You got to watch this.
Fire. Watch your mouth, son.
Uh,
Even though you didn't say any words, watch your mouth.
no, he didn't say any words, but his face spoke volumes.
So this next one, actually, this is what sparked the whole idea of the questions, because my wife came up to me literally the other day and was like, "Did you know Christmas breakfast was a thing?" And I'm like, I actually have never heard that in my entire life. And we looked into it, and apparently, and I guess it kind of makes sense, but apparently Christmas dinner isn't really a thing. I mean, not that it isn't a thing, but like it's, I guess, more about Christmas breakfast because of the whole like opening gifts, everyone's eating and stuff like that. My thing here to you guys is, have you heard about, like, is this a thing? I'll go with Joe because I feel like you more of like the actual tradition of Christmas growing up.
You're supposed
Is this
to have-
something you've heard of before? Because my
Yes,
mind was
this
blown
is-
when I heard that shit.
All right, so here's what's going on. Depending on why are you laughing? There is
Here's the deal, you fuckheads.
Yeah, right.
you
Uncultured
heathens,
bastards.
you got you non-church folk. So there's two traditional ways to handle Christmas. It's Christmas Eve dinner, open some presents, big Christmas breakfast, or the traditional pagan / Protestant way, which is go get your ass to sleep Christmas Eve. We'll have a nice breakfast on Christmas morning with all the presents, and then a great Christmas dinner. So the Christmas Eve dinner is the big Christmas dinner.
That's the one where you eat goose, right?
No, that's the one we eat like 7 fish.
Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
Wait, as
hold
breakfast?
on. My shit's getting. I'm getting mad. You eat? Is that because
That's
I
Christmas
obviously
Eve dinner.
Turkey is Thanksgiving. So
Correct.
are you telling me fish is Christmas?
7 fish for Christmas. Yes.
7 specifically 7.
Specifically 7. Otherwise, it's bad luck.
Is there a specific type of fish, or do you need
No,
7 different?
whatever the fuck you can get. It's supposed to be Jesus took.
Can they
5
be the
fish and
same
made-
7 fish?
It can be the same set. Yes, I've had experiences where it's been the same 7 different ways of making codfish, which has been fucking annoying. I really hope you brought
that sounds terrible.
Oh boy.
The same fish. That's interesting.
Yeah, I had codfish cakes, baked codfish potatoes, fried codfish.
The more I hear about traditions with holidays, the more I'm starting to realize I'm not really missing out on a whole lot going on here.
Yeah, the 7 fish.
Because I don't eat fish, period. You put a plate in front of me with 7 fish in it, I'm just what the fuck?
I eat one kind of fish.
Listen, I don't care what Cheryl's been doing lately, but you leave that woman alone.
Yeah, that's what you want to call it.
No, when I was
tell Cheryl to stop calling you already. You
I have very vague memories of Portugal. Rhode Island when I was a boy.
Portugal.
I've been to Portugal too, but not on Christmas. But Rhode Island, where my family was predominantly Portuguese instead of African American, like when I went to New York. And apparently we did have the 7 fish, and it was the paella, which had lobster, mussels, clams, chorizo.
Oh, so it's seafood, not fish.
Yeah, that's seafood, but it's 7 different fishes.
It's called 7 fish, but
yes, but shrimp are included in the seafood. Yeah,
lobsters and clams aren't fish.
But they're seafood. Yeah, they're not technically fish, but
fair enough. I just want to make.
Fuck, are we talking about right?
Apparently, I
don't eat any of this shit.
So that is a true European / Catholic tradition to have 7 fish Christmas Eve. That's your tradition. You have the 7 fish. The Italians do it too. It's a very European thing. French too. You have the 7 fish for Christmas Eve, and then Christmas morning you usually have the big thick French toast or pancakes.
Well, that I can get behind. I don't know about 7 fish.
Yeah. 7 fish.
In our house, we have 7 pernil. That's what we have. We have 7 pernils all lined up in the road like that.
White folks out there, the panniers.
Yeah.
Now, in a family,
that pork shoulder in there.
When I grew up in my house in New York, it was Christmas ham. Thanksgiving turkey, Christmas ham.
See, the ham thing I do
got you so far. Okay,
yeah.
Following you.
I can see why my cholesterol's high, because that shit was so good. My grandmother used to put skewer the ham. She would cut that some bitch up, put cloves on each of the quarters, and then put pineapple on all those. She would hang the pineapple circles on the little clove stem.
Oh my god!
And then pour a little bit of honey on it, and then some bacon. That shit was incredible.
This video is gonna get age restricted for sure. That sounds like
a lot of moaning going on.
But in the buzz.
Yeah, and then she would take that core ham bone, and she would put it in a stew for New Year's.
Yep.
So we put it back in the fridge. We put it in the stew for New Year's with lentils or black-eyed peas and rice. Okay. And that was the base of the sauce for the black-eyed peas. Yeah. So those are the 2 different traditions I grew up knowing.
Yeah, we use those bones for pho broth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Boil for pho and stuff like that. So again, we were raised in the same house, so I kind of know where your experience there is. But you have friends and people that you visited around these times. Did you ever experience do you know anyone that has a breakfasting, or were you as shocked as that when you read that?
I was shocked that a breakfast exists, but that's because A, we don't do it, and B, even if we visit other people, we don't.
It's never that early.
It's never that early. I don't really catch them in the breakfast hour. I've done Christmas dinners.
Right.
I've never done the fish. I've done the ham. I've done whole chickens. All the fixins. But I've never done the fish. But again, people who invite me over know that I don't do seafood. My wife can do shrimp. I think she's done lobster, but I don't think she just eats like straight up fish either. So I don't think we don't really fit into that. But no, I was equally shocked. Like breakfast. When we wake up here in the morning to do Christmas, he's up first because he's always up first because he's him. Because of course, why the fuck not? Why would he be asleep the whole morning? And he wakes up and he immediately goes to his laptop. He's not worried about Christmas yet. And then we get up and, daddy's got to dump his waste before we start anything. So I have to shower real quick and then we get to it. When we get to it, we do it together. We focus more, if we're being honest, I don't think this is much of a breakfast house, period. This family over here is big on the goddamn dinner. We're huge dinner. Huge on dinner.
She hates breakfast. She's all about lunch. Lunch is where she starts her day.
My wife forgets that breakfast exists. She just goes along with what she's got going.
I'm more of the breakfast person, to be honest with you. But all right, cool. Well, that takes us to the last question, which I really want to reach to you guys because you two work with kids, and my curiosity when I came up with this last question was, do people, and my guess by people I just mean like young kids today, do they care about Santa anymore? Like, I know the big guy still exists. I see him in stores, you see him here and there, you see him in the Thanksgiving parade, like you see him around. But like as a household thing, as like the kids that grow up and that you talk to the youth, put your finger on the pulse of the streets.
Jesus Christ, I thought you were going a different direction with that. Jesus, don't do that.
We were good. I got this under control. We are fine.
Putting fingers on these kids, man.
No. The streets. Don't touch the kids. You get locked up.
Don't touch the kids.
Or you end up on an island. I don't know.
Okay. So my question is, are the kids today as fascinated with Santa as like we may remember when we were younger? What do you think, AJ?
I am around kids every single day. I'm having a hard time finding any one of them that gives a shit about Santa.
What age range are you at?
Right now, K through 5. So what is that? 5 to 10. Yeah, I have.
And is like Santa's bringing me gifts a thing? Because that's still pretty young. Like I would imagine people in kindergarten would still be.
If they're discussing that at home, I'm not privy to it. I know that where I'm at, we don't do a lot of Santa's coming to your home stuff at the job. We don't really. Like when we talk about Christmas, we talk about. It's funny because I think in school now, there's more conversations about winter than Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's more snowflakes and snowmen and igloos and gingerbread houses and Christmas trees and presents. And
everything outside of Santa.
Everything outside of the guy himself. We don't really talk a lot.
I think I do see reindeer and stuff still, but not much.
There's still coloring sheets that have Santa on it. There's still school projects, like depending on your grade level. There's still school projects that revolve around gift giving and decorations, stuff like that. Not a whole lot of chatter about Santa. And we don't get a lot of kids that come in here and go, oh, man, I can't wait to see what Santa brings me. Like my son's 10. And my wife was heartbroken last year or 2 years ago. We were walking through BJ's and my wife goes, yeah, we'll see what Santa brings you. And my son was like, all right. And we never had the conversation. He just went, sure. And my wife was like, what does that mean? He was like, Mom,
here, take this list and you can give it to Santa.
Listen, look, I understand that you want to keep this thing going, but I really want this. So let's just go ahead and put this on your
However
desk.
It gets there.
Yeah.
However it gets there.
However you want to go about your business. She was heartbroken because we never had the conversation. He knows it's bullshit. It doesn't. According to him, it doesn't sound right. Who does all this? This is crazy.
And one night, that's crazy. Yeah. What about you, Joe? What do you think?
I loved, if you guys watch Saturday Night Live at all,
Not recently. But go ahead.
No, they had a great one this week. The Department of War has been blasting every fisherman's boat in the Caribbean Sea lately. Now they're talking about, they had a great one because Peakehead was like, oh, calm down, we're just blowing up anything that's a threat to the nation. And then they had Santa's sleigh going by, and see, boom, they was like, did you just kill Santa? So like if I was 3, that would have hurt me. But when I was 6, and I ran downstairs during a terrible lightning storm, and my mom was wrapping presents, and I found out Santa was Mom, that was it for
me. You fucking blew it, son.
I was like, there's this stuff. Oh, wait a minute, there's gifts, and you're putting it in a box for me. Let's go. So my cousins grew up with the notion that Santa was BS, so that was never a thing for them. So the kids that they are friends with, they're like, oh, what's your mom getting you for Christmas? They already had these discussions in front of me, which is like, oh, you guys don't believe in Santa? Because he's the little youngest one, has the friends over. And then I'm like, you guys don't believe in Santa? And they looked at me like, something wrong with you, dude? Like,
What are you, broken in the head?
It's like, I thought you were the helping them, not the special one. Are they helping you? So it's ruined. And then the kids, I work for a Jewish company, so that's not even a thought for any of the children that come into that.
They're out there celebrating Chanukah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
fair enough.
I don't hear too many kids talking about it, to be honest with you. No, it's kind of a dead issue. I hear it more from fucking adults than I hear it from kids.
Yeah.
Here, I mean, my daughter's getting it from like Miss Rachel, so like there'll be the Christmas Miss Rachel, and she'll be talking about Santa, but we don't talk about Santa in our house. So she'll say gifts under the tree, but I don't know if she ties that with, like, she knows who Santa is, she knows that there are gifts under the tree. I don't know if she quite puts those two together. So, but
don't bring over here, because my wife's gonna be the first one to talk to Santa and be like, so what did Santa get you? Like, look, listen, relax.
I mean, listen, listen. For us, we're just gonna let it rock. Like us, we're not talking about it. So if someone brings it up to her and she answers it, or whatever the case may be, it will be from her own accord. It's not really us like telling her anything about it. So I'm indifferent. I don't care if she thinks Santa is bringing gifts, but she's not gonna get that from me. I don't know. I didn't grow up that way. I don't really see the need for it. I feel like it's lying. So if she asks me, I'm gonna tell her the truth. It kind of is what it is. But that's how I stand on it. I was just curious on like what the population of kids are like, because you guys are actually in the schools with it. So yeah, that's it for me, man. That's all we got.
That's all we got. Well, there you go. The segment of deception there got us all talking and chatting and apparently spilling state secrets while we're at it and just going away.